Olympic Winter Games 2014 takes place in Sochi, Russia. The opening ceremony was on the 7th of February and it was spectacular. The Russian President Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin said it was amazing and magnificent, but also very expensive. The opening ceremony of the 2014 Winter Olympics took place at the Vizh Olympic Stadium. The opening ceremony showed several things in the Russian history. It was officially opened by President Putin.
Imagined on an epic scale. This was the Russia of heroes and legend, of pride and struggle and Peter the Great.
The actual games started last Saturday. Before the games even started, there was a big fuss about the anti-gay law and the human rights in Russia. Many gay men and women protested, and even some gay athletes didn't come to Sochi because of the law. Last Saturday there were a couple contests, including ice skating, snowboarding and biathlon. At the ice skating there was one match, the 5,000 meters for men, and it had a Dutch touch, because the winner was Sven Kramer with a new track record. On the second place finished Jan Blokhuizen and Jorrit Bergsma finished third. At the snowboarding there was a slopestyle match for men. At the slopestyle you need to get as many points you can get. You can earn points by doing tricks on the rails, and there are also some ramps on your way down.
The app Flappy Bird turns out to be a decent hit among the students. My son's classmate has thrown his telephone to the wall because he didn't succeed the game. The maker says Saturday on Twitter that he can't handle it anymore and he will delete the game around 6 o'clock in the evening, Dutch time. Flappy Bird is a game where players have to maneuver a little bird by a Super Mario-like landscape. He says the game is a great success, but also he's ruined his simple life and he hates the bird now. The game developer is not going to sell the game to third parties, though he says he will keep making other games. I'm going to interview Sophie about what she thinks about Flappy Bird. Hi. Do you play Flappy Bird?
Yes.
And in what level are you?
I got 34.
Okay, and what do you think of the fact that the maker of Flappy Bird will delete it tonight?
I think.
Do you think it's good or do you think it isn't necessary?
Yes, I think it isn't necessary.
Why do you think that?
Because many people like it.
But also many people don't like it, so it's also a good thing that it will be deleted.
Yes.
Yeah. James Kingston backflips on bridges 100 meters high. One slips and he could plummet to his death. It is far worse to let kids play war games. That's James. He is doing it for the excitement. In this clip you can see the highs and the thing he is doing daily. His hobby is climbing cranes, his idea of a good night, instead of go for a beer or a party. He's trying new things. His mother is frightened and worried of the idea that her son is doing this daily for his hobby. James feels bad for his mom, but not enough to stop. Hello, I'm going to interview this girl about James Kingston, who is a backflipper. Hello, what's your name and how old are you?
I am Sophie and I'm 12 years old.
Okay. And what do you think about James Kingston, who did this?
I think he's really weird that he did it.
And do you understand why he did this? Or don't you?
No, I don't know.
No, I think also it's very weird. But do you think people worry about him?
Yes.
He's gonna fall down and maybe he's dead.
Yeah.
Do you think he has to stop with this?
Yes.
Yes. And why?
No, because it's very dangerous.
Yes.
What does he do?
Okay. French-speaking rapper Stromae breaks a record with 8 music industry awards. He's one of the most successful singers at the moment. And then you have Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is not doing very well. 100,000 Americans want him to leave the USA. In their opinion, he is misbehaving and he is a bad influence on the youth. After all, Justin Bieber can't say, because the bad things he did were not so bad.
3D printer converted to smart air hockey robot. A Spanish man has a 3D printer converted into a smart robot that is a formidable opponent for a game of air hockey. The 3D printer acts as a robot arm and has also helped with the printing of specific components. Jose Julio has expanded on his blog how he hacked the 3D printer and the air hockey robot has changed. The 3D printer has been turned into a kind of robot that the puck bounces off. The air hockey robot works through the camera of a PlayStation 3 and recognizes the puck on the basis of a specific color. The camera can, through the speed and acceleration of the puck, predict moves and apply a specific strategy. Google shows rainbow flag on search page. Google has the logo on its search page changed to a rainbow flag containing various sports illustrated. The search giant also quotes from the Olympic Charter. Although it is not stated openly, it is obvious that Google protested against the anti-gay laws in Russia, where the Olympic Games opened Friday. The special Google Doodle, such as the logo is also called, is shown in each version of Google, also in Russian. Google has more often been front page in big events, so last December, Nelson Mandela honored after his death. Autumnal weather with strong winds and in the northwest during the day a chance of heavy wind gusts. Especially in the north and west showers come forth. Occasionally the sun breaks through and it is 8 degrees. Somewhat less wind tomorrow at Russia.